we had asked for 30 days notice prior to any described work. They did come back with 72 hours. We had asked that all stumps be ground and removed. They said ground flush to grade. The good thing is that we do not have any major big trees in any of our property down there that's going to be under the easement. They agree to reasonable ingress, egress. They're not going to be able to do anything when we have cookie event, athletic tournaments, and the like. They also agreed notify us immediately anything with the roads, parking lots, tiles, underground utilities, rutting or soil, and they have to meet our expectation. If not, we can hire someone to do it, and then AEP will have to be the one to pay. They're going to inform us of any infrastructure that becomes abandoned. I know if you drive down 97, you see that great big tower that Patterson's, once they abandoned that, they've just left it. They have to remove it from the easement within 5 years of non-use. They provided us, Greg, the name of their senior agent and contact, which we requested. They're not allowed to go over the bridge with anything that requires a road permit unless prior approval. The water crossing, they're not actually going to be using water crossing. They did have a firm come out and do a load limit on our bridge back there, and Greg talked to Doug Kay. Doug was pretty confident in it. It's the same company that they use, and that will be part of the actual easement. They're not allowed to block any access unless it's an emergency. And then prior to that, they have to give us a 14-day notice. They have to provide tile repair plan drawing as well. So I think we can take a vote tonight. They know that we have a meeting this evening. They'd be willing to come up tomorrow to write us a check and sign it. I'm sure I'm ready tomorrow, but we worked hard on this, and
it's a good deal, I think.
We
I thank Ed May too for his assistance.
Yes,
Mayor Van Buren. I worked with him for years, and he worked at Marathon. I don't know what all you guys know about his background, but he worked at Marathon on the other side of this deal. Like AEP, they just go in and they would just try to, you know, to protect the mother company, and the easements are all in favor of Marathon and so on and so forth. And so he did a lot to help us out to maximize, I think, saves the village of Macomb and some inconvenience.
Do you know how long the project will take once it does begin?
They originally thought they were going to start next year, but I know they don't have everybody sealed up yet.
What was the total amount that settled at? 160 or
160.
165.
Somewhere right around.
What did it start out at? If you don't ask, you don't get.
Right. So I remember we did the percentage, and I don't remember if it's 500-600% more. I thought that wasn't a little.
Have to scratch that part out of the video.
I don't have anything that says we're not allowed to disclose it at this point. But
once we vote on it, it's public, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, once we approve it, it's
just to vote to accept their.
I make a motion to accept what we presented and what they offered.
I'll second.
Any further discussion on any of that? Okay, hearing none. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Okay, I will let Mr. Renee know tomorrow. The sheriff's contract. It does come up here in January. Sheriff Cortez had sent me an email, and I've corresponded back with him off and on a little bit here. I told him that we had some things that we had been discussing. There were some complaints. The question of whether we could just do weekends and evenings. We can do all of that. We can require, we can't say we want you here from midnight till 2 in the morning, because they don't know when they'll have an emergency call.
Right.
If we wanted to sit for 3 months and see how things go, I know, Mitchell, you can join in here with this conversation. It's my understanding you're going to be working, well, you already are working beyond what Tammy into second shift some now. And then once...
I have it noted here, starting the new year, I will have completed my FTO program. I'm not entirely sure how far after the new year she
Okay.
plans on kicking me to seconds, but the hours are 4 to midnight is what we're thinking.
Okay. And then some weekends, is that correct as well?
Every other weekend. I
Every
believe.
other weekend?
It's nice to see you out and about.
Yeah,
And that
you get me at the
games
park
and
once in a
stuff.
while, I see you sitting there, oh.
That's why you walk into one of the high school games, I was like, okay, that's been a long time since we've seen an
Yeah.
officer stroll through, so.
I try and not sit in my cruiser in the office. Steps helps.
Yeah.
What was, I think at the one meeting we talked about asking Tammy what her opinions were with that. Did you guys have an opinion as far as what need the sheriff's office could be to us, or if it's needed?
People like
Yeah,
that's fine.
If you don't feel there's value in it, we'd like to hear that. There's
there
value.
obviously is value to having them here, but if they're just sitting at the reservoir on their phones, stationary in the park, I mean, that's up to you guys to decide.
Repeated business.
Those were some of the complaints that we've all...
It's been going on
Right.
for a year,
I know.
at least, so.
And it's not like we did bring it up before.
Right.
And I
Right.
did put that in the email that this was discussed previously.
Yeah, and I mean,
And he
it's
was
not
supposed
like
to-
it's oh, hey, we're just bringing this up. It's been an ongoing
It's been-
problem.
And the thing is, we were gonna let, Cortez take over and see if anything changed.
Right.
And nothing, it's all still.
So far, right.
Yeah.
My big thing is they're already getting paid by our taxpayer money, and they
Yes.
have to respond if there's no one here on duty to respond anyway. And with Mitchell going to his second shift and us having those extended hours till midnight, I personally don't feel like it would be worth our money. I don't wanna say worth our money, because police protection's always worth the money, but the additional at this time, I don't feel like it's necessary.
The patrolling isn't as needed as it was when we only had one officer.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Or when we had none. That's when this
Right.
originally
Yeah.
started.
Right.
I think my opinion would be just to not have the contract and just utilize our police department.
I agree.
And then
with that.
maybe review it in a month,
Yeah,
a couple
and if
months,
it gets to
3
the point
months,
where you
and
think
see
it's-
if we
Yeah,
can
that's what I was
give
gonna
us
say, if we
feedback.
can check in with Mitchell and he's like, okay, it'd be nice to, have them back, then we'll revisit it.
I'm sure
then,
they would
but-
take the contract if they want,
Oh,
if
cause
they
what
want
time
to.
does Tammy typically start her day?
So if we don't sign a contract with them.
We can
Six.
jump in
Yeah,
anytime.
6.
Yeah.
So that would
Then
be
they'll
like
just
6
come
hours
whenever.
of,
Whenever we can jump
No one
in anytime and
on duty.
say,
Yeah.
okay, this didn't work out, we want you to come back however many hours, we want you some on first, second, third, or we want you just on thirds.
Right, but if we don't maintain a contract with them, and it's just based off the taxpayers' money, then they'll just show up
They still have to patrol, yeah.
But it'll be interesting to see if it's
Whenever.
still.
Yeah.
Because right now it's 10 hours, isn't it, for,
I told her that and brought it with me.
For the month?
$2,000
a month?
It is 10 hours per week,
Per
so
week.
20.
I'm sorry, it's a month.
For every
Per
two.
week. Right. I'm just wondering about the every other weekend, so that's the thing, so.
but I mean.
Do they have a lot of calls?
But
That's the
they're-
thing, is
and
it
they're-
worth?
Right, and they're not here as much on the weekends, you know, like it's hit or miss too, it's not like it's a, unless we can get them on those schedule, but we can't because of the need for them in other
I
counties.
feel like the
or
main
other
thing they do
areas.
in their time is just the business checks that,
Right, yeah.
And the complaint's always been there at the park, they're sitting
Yeah.
at school, they're not.
and it's not even just council people, it's
Yeah, right. It's
community
a lot
members,
of-
Right.
yeah.
If they just wanna sit somewhere, it should be down by the cookie factory, like.
Right,
Yeah.
Really pick a better spot.
Raider Road,
That's
Shift
just
13.
But there was a lot of places, but then I think, you know, they did the
Road study.
road study, but you only hit one spot. We haven't really had, you know.
Good data for that, I don't.
Multiple spots for, you know, for the road study part of it, so, I mean, honestly, I think we should, you know, based off of when the cookie factory, shift change there and so on and so forth, and I know I saw Mitch, it's nice to see somebody out there at that end too, at the cemetery, so, and like I said, and it doesn't happen just there, it's, you know, yeah, well, I got something else I'll bring up.
2 o'clock shift.
Yeah.
At 2 o'clock.
No,
Tammy and I.
I'm in
normally
agreement
go
with
to
you.
the cookie
Oh.
factory,
You know,
where they're
not
Oh.
renewing
parking
contract.
pretty
Yeah,
wide
I would
across
think,
the road.
due to the fact that now we have another office there and he's about to be kicked the second shift.
Yeah.
I think.
And you're good come January or whenever you move over to second shift, you're comfortable, you don't feel like you'll need,
I heard he's already
Well,
making arrests.
if I call for another unit, they
Yeah,
will
they'll be
send
here.
someone,
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
okay.
So I'm hearing you want me to let Sheriff Cortez know that right now we're just gonna pause and
Yep.
see how things
Yeah.
go?
Yep.
Okay. I will send that email tomorrow then. Anything else for old business? Okay, moving on to new business. New business? Council report. Mike?
Okay, so one thing I want to bring up that I would like to see get changed until, I don't know where we're at with the repair of the light, but there's been too many incidents down there at that intersection with semis blowing through there, cars blowing through there.
Yeah, I almost had to.
You don't realize
So-
how much you want a light in front of you until it's not there.
Right, and really, when it's off to the side, I mean, apparently they can't, their focal vision of view is not over there where they're seeing the next light. So in my honest opinion, I think we should change the light so it's red for the north and southbound, and yellow flashing for the east and west until the new light's put up.
Is it something that's gonna be done there?
Like we can turn it on.
Because I'm just really concerned,
So Todd
I think
Street's
you're gonna have
red.
more issues.
It's only the
Do
school
we-
hours that would be,
do we need to also locate the little portable stop signs
That's what I'm wondering.
for the north and south as well?
It's basically Todd Street, you're
Yeah.
anyone on Todd Street to cross Main Street.
Because, I mean, it's just the ongoing thing where you may have a green light on Todd, and you're coming up past the buildings, and all of a sudden,
No, I know, because I was almost T-boned by a semi there. But that is, my light turned green for whatever
So-
reason I hesitated, and thank God I did, otherwise I would
I
have been
called
taken out
them
by.
today and it's supposed to be shipped out this week.
Well, maybe just from this time until it gets fixed.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a thought. I mean, you guys can throw your opinions in on it too. I mean, if we need to take a vote on it, I'm fully
I
agree.
want to say something with the one that is working. Did that get fixed? Because the red light was kind of blinking.
We couldn't get it to do it.
It was when the wind was
Yeah,
blowing.
I don't know. I
It
just
was,
noticed it.
that
when I
light was
coming
swaying
down.
in the wind, and then that red light was flashing.
Flashing, yeah. So I didn't
Man,
know.
I told the guys about it.
I haven't
They
seen it
couldn't-
lately, but it was just like maybe like 1 week that it
I
was
was
doing
out there
that.
with them a
Yeah.
week or so ago, and I
Okay.
think they got that problem
I got that problem
fixed.
fixed, all right, yeah, I haven't seen it since. What do you think?
Safety wise, I
guess it's just.
I'm
easier.
gonna miss it. How many years have I driven on that road? And you do,
We're here, so I
Yeah.
just know that light
isn't there.
There, you know,
Yeah.
there,
No,
and the
right.
other one, yeah.
But when you
for
get
others
somebody
that
that's
coming
out of town,
town,
just
yeah,
passing
and
through,
I-
and
People are
it's-
driving past that
it's-
anyway, so
Yeah.
the
it's,
caution
uh,
light or the
Right.
red and yellow makes sense.
You know, if we put the flashing red here,
Right.
and then the yellow for the east and west.
Okay.
And then just maybe put the stop signs, the little portable stop signs, beside the lanes,
Yeah.
north and south, just so it's
You
a
know, stop.
caution or red, and then also the stop sign, that where
Yeah.
the.
I'm almost thinking, stop, this is just my
All four
opinion,
stop.
all four stops.
Four stop.
Because
Yeah.
if they get that green light with the
we
sunlight and it
stop on
goes,
State Route?
they'll roll right through it. I mean, they will come
Can you have
barreling
it?
down that road, yeah, I've seen it so many times.
I don't think
That's
with
my
all
opinion,
fours during
so.
school time, it would be so
Can't
congested.
Trump vote on it.
You agree on that?
Well, guess what? If I will turn on
and when you look up.
It's on the other-
I don't know,
Not even just for me specifically, it's for people who have to take that route. It would be very
I
congested
mean,
with the
I don't
four-way.
go 25, but they're
Yeah.
they'll just race through here, and I'm just worried about.
I don't know that it's a bad idea to even make it a four-way stop even through the school hours, cause then it makes it safer for the kids.
Yeah, that's all I'm thinking about is the safety.
They're trying to come up with bus routes, and it might even happen after the winter break, for buses for the kids. in
We've got
town.
1 week, right?
Yeah. It's supposed to be
I just,
in a week.
four-way stop. I'm on,
Yeah,
I'm on board with
I
four-way
called
stop.
today, they were waiting on
Well, Christmas.
some yellow amber LED light is what.
Can you do a four-way on?
Turn the light on both,
I mean, when you,
flashing
when you
red.
have something go on.
Yeah.
Well, we don't, when it goes down, it doesn't.
Maybe just do the stops.
But my personal opinion is, some of the new drivers that we have don't understand all that stuff.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it could be
no.
worse.
Caution.
Well, if you have,
What'd you say?
if you have stop signs out, and we know that it's supposed to be a four-way stop, then it gives Mitchell and Tammy some more
My
things to
first
do.
thought was like 16
Like-
doors.
Just saying, that would be my opinion.
I'm on boat with the four-way stop.
Yeah, just for a week.
Nope.
Yeah.
Rather than the yellow.
Yeah, well, cause then Main Street, they're just gonna keep violently through on Main Street, you've got anyone from Todd trying to cross Main Street.
Yeah.
During a busy time, they're screwed.
Yeah, well, it's just the kids,
So what's
and
the-
they don't know
So,
either, so.
so do you
yeah.
want a four-way? Is that
Yeah,
what
yeah,
you want?
four-way stop.
Yeah, four-way. I guess you just make everybody stop.
Yeah, I would.
Until.
You guys are gonna, just prepare for people being upset about it.
Oh, well,
Not
no,
much of it.
get over it, it's not about us, it's about
And
them
once it
and
goes
safety.
back up, it'll be our operating light.
I'm just worried about the kids walking.
Yeah, I
And then if we do this, and the next time it gets hit, we have the same practice, if it does, I mean.
Hopefully it doesn't get
It
hit
doesn't
again.
get hit, but if it does get hit, then we have the same,
Well, like
if
you
we're gonna
said.
go with the stop sign.
Yeah.
Well, the
With
guy that
freight
hit, if he
coming up,
stopped.
It'll help.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be up during that time, the new one.
Yeah. I need to do it all.
Okay.
I'll motion to change the Todd Street and Main Street intersection to a four-way stop until that we have that second light up and properly functioning.
Second that.
Any further discussion on that? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign.
And we do have the stop sign together. You'll have that same thing if you just make that one all four-way red, so you'll say, I didn't see that.
Okay, Haley, do you have anything? Jamie?
I don't know if we have a temporary sign,
Temporary, what kind of sign?
a sign that goes on that you could put underneath the stop sign, temporary for service or something.
I'll just post it, I'll figure it out.
All right.
I'm gonna look, but I don't.
Yeah, have Haley just post for safety reasons for
Yes.
students.
Yep.
My troop wants to thank the village for the use of the council chambers for our meetings, and we also appreciate the use of the front lobby for the display of some of our artwork.
They're cute little pieces of art up there. Okay, Beth?
The committee, would be a finance meeting on Wednesday. What day is that?
17th?
The 17th. Do we need one, or we just wanna wait till January? We start, are you good?
lighting committees again for
We're
20?
gonna talk about that, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Student committee report, do you have anything, Jamie?
Yep, they said that they have started their Shirley's Popcorn fundraiser, and that ends on December 17th, and they're likely to have everything delivered around January 21st. And then after the new year, after the Christmas break, they're gonna start talking about park picnic day. There was some issues with the flower pot designs downtown. I tried my best to recover that, but when people aren't responding and communicating, it makes it a little difficult. So,
I think the temperature had something to do with that as well.
Yep.
Okay. All right, then legislative, we have a couple ordinances this evening. Melanie, you wanna read that ordinance 02514?
A limit for special assessments upon all lots and land within the village at a rate of 4 mills for the property assessed to provide for the improvement of any street, alley, public road for the village of McCall and declaring an emergency.
I'll make a motion to suspend the rules for ordinance 2025.
Is it, yeah, is this the first reading?
Yes, but we need to have that in place.
And I'll second.
For next year.
Yep.
And the next one is
Oops.
to.
Nope.
Oh,
Second, third
Do the
reading,
roll
yeah,
call
yeah.
now.
Roll
Yeah, do
call
the roll
suspension,
call.
and then for the
You're all right.
suspension.
It's you would use the roll call for
Yep.
suspended?
Yeah,
Let's
for
do it.
suspension, yeah.
All right, Mr. Basic,
Yes.
Mrs. Finsbaker? Yes. Mrs. Gill?
Yes.
Mrs. Clyde?
Yes.
Mrs. Sherry?
Yes.
Motion to adopt.
Motion for the ordinance.
Oh, and a motion for the ordinance.
I'll
Zero.
motion to adopt O 2025-15.
Second. And the next one?
Nope.
I take that vote.
Oh,
All
we
roll
gotta do the
call.
roll call.
Yep.
I don't like the roll call.
I see you blocked that first round.
I keep thinking, oh. Mr. Basic?
Yes.
Mrs. Fenstermaker?
Yes.
Mrs. Gill?
Yes.
Mrs. Clyde?
Yes.
Mrs. Sherry?
Yes.
You wanna read the next one, please?
It's ordinance 2025-15, and it's also a levy special assessment upon all the lots and land within the village at the rate of 1.5 mils of the tax value of the properties assessed to provide for the lighting, streets, alleys, and public places in the village of McCall. And for also to provide for necessary trimming of trees and tree removal in the village. Declaring an emergency?
I'll motion to suspend the rules for ordinance O 2025-15.
Second.
And do the roll call again.
Yep.
Mr. Fenstermaker? Yes. Or Mrs. Fenstermaker, Mr. Basic?
Yes.
Mrs. Gill?
Yes.
You started with F, just the wrong one.
I left you out. You were Mrs. Sherry?
Yes.
Now, we got a motion?
I'll motion to adopt ordinance O 2025-15.
Second.
Make sure it be the.
Yep.
Just in your nineties. All right. Motion passed.
You have to call the
Yeah,
roll.
call.
Oh, geez, you Pete.
Mayor Sandberg.
Basic.
Yes.
Fenstermaker.
Fenstermaker.
Yes.
Gill.
Yes.
Clyde.
Yes.
Sherry.
Yes.
I hate this third person. All right, we have another motion 2517, an ordinance establishing raises for the certain village employees of the village of Macomb, effective as state in declaring an emergency.
I'll make a motion to suspend the rules.
Second.
You did, you skipped 16, we'll go back to 16.
I'm watching, you just go back to it.
Yeah.
Mr. Gaisler?
Yes.
Ed Stonemaker?
Yes.
Gill?
Yes.
Clyde?
Yes.
Sherrick?
Yes.
Time 3%. Alright. Motion to suspend.
That was for 17, right?
Yep.
I'll motion to adopt O 2025-17.
Second.
Asa?
Yes.
Ed Stonemaker? Yes. Gill?
Yes.
Clyde?
Yes.
Sherrick?
Yes.
You gotta go back to 16, we skipped 16.
Did we?
Yeah.
Go back. So important one.
Oh, and for, yeah. 2025-16, authorizing the temporary appropriations for the year.
I'll make a motion to suspend those rules.
Second.
Asa?
Yes.
Ed Stonemaker?
Yes.
Gill?
Yes.
Clyde?
Yes.
Sherrick?
Yes.
I'll motion to adopt ordinance O 2025-16.
I'll second.
Ordinance, yep. And Asa?
Yes.
Ed Stonemaker?
Yes.
Gill?
Yes.
Clyde?
Yes.
Sherrick?
Yes.
Do you have anything else to add this evening?
Just looking at the years, I was looking at the years. I guess I don't
Okay.
have, I have a question, but I can talk to him.
Okay. Well, we thank you for being able to come and have August, September, and October this evening.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're doing great.
It's been a time with us.
Greg, your report?
Just have a few things. Gotta go through them all. Let's get down to number 3. I'm happy to say we made it out of the district level this year. We have never made it out of the district level for the OPWC small government. We were number 7 out of 7, but the engineer did call me. He's not guaranteeing me anything, but usually they will fund everything that they send to them. But we'll have to see. That's for the Church Street, the laterals.
Oh, okay.
That's 270-some thousand, I think. And then we'll have to pay the other half of that over a 30-year period, 0% interest. 3. I did receive our reservoir inspection reports. We did that inspection on December 12th of 2024, and I just now received them the other day. We do have a few things that they're asking us to do. I did reach out to Northwest Water because some of the things is what they implemented. I need the design and stuff of some of the autofill that's out there. But since we are no longer drawing down the water, we have to have a overflow system made up. But in talking with Garrett Chamberlain from Northwest, he's like, there's already a system there with all the stuff that they put in. So I'm meeting with him in January to get all that information, to send it to ODNR to see if what we have is suitable for them. So let's pray that that is. Or we're looking at engineer fees, and we have to come up with a system that will, if it gets so high because of our rain event, it's going to be quite a rain event, but that it will overflow into the ditch in a proper way. 5, kind of already went over that. I called them today. I said by the end of the week. That was Baldwin Sour. They're out of Columbus. OPWC paving. This is different than the small government OPWC. This is the resurfacing project. They completed that last month, but when they were here, the county engineer called me and said that there was going to be an overture. Asked if it was all right for them to go ahead and do it. I mean, they were here already. I said yes. He said he would split the cost with us. That came out to be $2,264.11. And I'm hoping to get a motion that we can pay that. So we can pay Bluffton Paving for the work they did. And also that helps Melanie out and a state auditor that says that you allowed funds to pay that.
I'll make a
I'll make
motion to
a
approve
motion.
it. I'll second it.
To approve the change order for $2,264.11.
Hi, Mike can have it. Because you brought candy.
I left a copy even of the change order with you so everybody can see what it was.
You still get a great deal. We only have to pay half, so.
And I do have one more item. I kind of forgot because I've worked on it. I know this book back and forth now, I think, but this is our policy procedure manual. Like I talked to Rob, you guys will have to approve this, but I will scan it unless everybody wants to. This isn't the final one. I went through and I did 14 items that I made notes on, that I met with Joshua from Clemens Nelson's, and I spent 4 hours one day with him going over this, and we did a bunch of notes. And I got this back, and none of the notes that we did was in here. So I went through it again, and I sent him back, and he's like, oh, I sent you the wrong one, can you redo it? So I did. He hasn't got that back to me yet, the new book, but it won't be the permanent book yet, but I will get you a copy of this book so we can get this rolling. But if you guys want to skim through it, then next month maybe we can vote on accepting the new rules. One of the major ones, there is no maternity leave now. It's called parental something, I can't remember.
Probably parental leave.
It's an acronym, but I asked questions about that because to me in here it doesn't state how long somebody gets, or he hasn't gotten back to me on that yet. But that was one of the major ones. Some of the other ones were just little things. But the last time this was updated was 2017. So this is what we voted on last year, probably midway through the year, to get this updated. And I'm trying, but I will get all that to you. If you want a hard copy, you can have this one. If you would like to scan it, I will email it to you. Just let me know.
That's fine.
You can just email it.
I'd like it single page.
With the back laminated.
Laminated.
How many pages is
Summary,
that?
yeah. Summary, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It is
Page protectors if you have them.
probably
Several pages.
Yeah, those are all one-sided.
Yeah.
200. The last section starts at 200. And the whole last section is basically stuff for everybody that gets this book. You have to read that and sign. So there's probably 10 pages of different things of that in here. So that was all I had.
Okay, thank you. Any questions for Greg? Rob, you're up.
Wrapping up the Newell property, 231 South Park. Stree was laughing here, South Park. Never knew that was there. So apparently they're out, but we don't want them coming back, and we're gonna be addressing issues to keep the village out of any liability for belongings and property inside and outside and cars and junk. And so a letter went out today. Greg's doing the posting of that same letter to protect the village, so that when we want to schedule a demolition, we're not held up by them coming back or not coming back in that regard. Greg presented me tonight with looks like it was a foreclosure action on a property, Daniel Rosebrook. I know that name. I've collected from him, I think, over the years. And so the city's got a tax lien. You said about 1,700 and change?
Yep.
So we need to answer that complaint. We're only named in it just to protect our interests, just to protect our lien that Mr. Potts must have put on the property. So for what it's worth, I'll follow the appropriate paperwork to secure $1,700 if it goes down that far. If they sell the property, if we're on the list to get anything, I'll take care of that. And of course, the AEP memorandum of understanding has been kicked around here for quite a bit, and it seems that all of that is now in place. Haley and I were in court last Tuesday, and one case was resolved, one case we received a judgment on, and 2 cases we're working on finding a better way to get them served. We couldn't get service on them, and so we're working on that. She's very good at that, so those are all in place and coming together, and that's all I have, I think.
Okay, thank you. Mitchell, filling in for the chief this evening?
Yes, I am. So we've had a total of 207 calls, 4 of them being incidents. Some of our big ones are going to be assisting the school, walkthroughs, complaints, security checks on the businesses here, assisting the village guys when they need help. We'll block traffic for them, business walkthroughs. Some of the other ones, traffic stops obviously, sealed records, background checks. We've had some reckless drivers and some tows. Welfare checks, found article, that's going to be someone finds something and brings it to us. Welfare checks, 911 hang-up, vehicle unlocks. Those are kind of the things that we're up to this month.
Donna was at the gas station last month and locked her keys in her car. And as I'm going, I had no idea what I was doing, but as I was going up there, I passed you in the vehicle. I'm like, I should just stop and see if he wants to go do it. And my brother came and did it, but I'm like, oh.
Yeah, if you need it, we're here and we can do it. So it's super easy. Any questions?
You had another arrest, right?
I did make an arrest last Friday.
And I told him Hancock County Sheriff gave credit to the Macomb PD for it when they had the mug shot. I was pretty impressed.
Are you liking it, Mitchell?
It's been good to me. It's everyone, majority of people have welcomed me with open arms, so that makes it.
Everyone's arresting us too.
That makes it a lot easier for sure. So good. Thank you for that.
All right. Thank you.
Welcome
Thank
to the
you.
family.
I just have a few items then. We have no birthdays in December. The downtown revitalization grant has officially closed. I need to kind of get an idea if you want me to kind of explore what another round might be. See if we want to try. I know there's some interest in some of the business owners that would like to have some things. I know Hovermans would be definitely interested. They're talking about possibility of a roof there. I'm not sure if Bread and Butter or who else might, but I know Joe did at one time.
I think if the business owners have interest in it, I think it's worthwhile.
All right, I will check with Lauren and see what we need to get that rolling. On the 2026 committees, we won't be able to really officially assign them until after we determine who our president is. But if you would just maybe email me, hey, I really like this committee, I'm ready to be off of that committee, just send those to me and we'll kind of see where things may lie. The big one will be planning and zoning, because there's only one on council that serves on that, and Tyler's leaving. I know, Mike, you've been to a lot of those meetings, not sure if that's something you're interested, but if you could at least just, of course, they could always be assigned.
The new girl.
The new girl.
Well, I thought you were closer to the chair.
If you would just shoot me an email or text, whatever.
Like top 3 or?
Yeah, that'd be fine. And I can't guarantee, because not everyone's gonna get on every committee, but
Can you send a list of the committees again?
I'll send that out tomorrow.
You know the ones you're on.
In finance, planning and zoning guy.
I'll just send them all out tomorrow.
Okay.
I want to thank everyone who came to the hometown Christmas, the Macomb PD, Greg and the guys. A lot of work went into it, and they are looking, ideas, what went well, what would you like to change. So if you have some, let them know.
Especially once it was so cold out.
Yeah, I don't think we can change that.
No.
Last year was really brutal.
No,
It
I
was
know,
less,
right?
yeah.
So I didn't know that Christmas tree was gonna be, was planted and growing. I'm like.
Where have you been?
Where have you been?
Brett looked at it, he's like, is that the tree we're lighting, or that one? I pointed to the big one over here, I'm like, I think that one.
Yeah.
But it was pretty with the snow on the bridge.
It really,
It worked out perfect.
It'll grow.
Yeah.
The guys did not have to go out and help them get a tree and try to stick it in the hole over here and secure it, so
Yeah.
it'll grow. And by the time it's big enough and needs to be cut down, we're not gonna be around. I'm waiting on the jailhouse, mentioned that. Here are all the information that we have for the gas and the ERUs. We've asked Rob to again check out on her side. We still haven't heard anything from them. The ERUs, they're put on taxes in August or September, first week of September. So we eventually will get the ERU money, it's just a pain. The other thing, kind of working with Emily Parker and Kristen Kern, the elementary and high school guidance counselor. The food bank out of Lima had offered to the county mayors a little bit, do you need food, what's the insecurity? Connected Tommy with Emily and Kirsten. We were to have a Zoom this morning, but she wanted her boss to be there, so we've rescheduled that, but we may end up having a food bank at the school. It sounds like there is definitely still a need in our community. The 2026 holidays per the old, I don't know if it's in the new, Greg. It is?
I don't know.
The administrator surveys all the employees, because they do have voting, so it's taken care of. Here's the holidays. Mitchell, this will affect you, holidays, yay. I wanted to thank Tyler for 4 years of service, so maybe I'll just send him a card and from all of us.
Maybe we can get it on
As a community member, well, the one that had said she would be on it, didn't show to the very first meeting, so I don't know, maybe.
Was she given a schedule?
I think he emailed her.
Oh.
Unless you have other questions.
I have one.
Okay.
Really
Forgot.
over here.
Believe it or not, even though it's December, I was hit about the annual garage sale.
I have been planning to do it this year, so yes.
And I knew there was something, so I wanted to make sure,
Last year, it was 'cause of Easter, I had it the fourth weekend of April, and the person that reached out to me, she goes, "Can we have it the third weekend of April?" And then this person does bring in a lot of people, so I would like to have it on the third weekend of April again, which would be April 18th.
And when-
Yeah, she wasn't going to be available on the fourth weekend, and so I
It
said.
brings the people
If it
to
brings,
town.
yeah,
Sounds good.
if you know who I'm talking about.
No.
Was
So,
on
I
Karen?
forget how, is it?
Yep.
It's 17.
Yeah, she brings in so many people, it's
Who is it?
amazing, so, Jody.
I figured.
Yeah, and so I says, you know, if you want it on the third, we will have it on the third weekend. She says, that's usually when she would have it anyway, and that's why I picked it. But then once I started it, everybody's like, have it
Oh, they are?
then, yeah, 'cause Rosie Jacobs was one of them that was very vocal about having it on the, because we're one of the first ones to have it.
People come to the first few, and I think they must get burnt out by the end.
Yeah, exactly, so if that's okay with everybody, I'm gonna set it for that date.
That sounds good.
Okay, thank you.
Do you wanna vote on that this evening?
Sure, that'd be great.
I'll make a motion to have it the third weekend of April.
Second, yeah, second and I.
And I guess what I'll also ask is if it's okay with, we waive the, we always bring in the food trucks, if we can waive that.
Waive the
Okay.
fees for the food trucks,
Thank you.
also in my motion.
And I'll concur my second with that.
I forgot about that part.
We just
Okay.
Can
want,
you edit my
put
motion?
one across the road here,
Okay,
Yeah.
just because.
thank you.
Well, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and
Absolutely.